So take a deep breath. If you want, channel through Ujjayi breathing and concentration, channel your energy up like this cool magnetic flow through the spine upwards. Hold. Be at peace. Be at peace. And relax. And down through the body. And hold. Hold the nothingness for just a moment. The emptiness into the true self. The interruption of thoughts and descriptions. And breathe in. And breathe out. And hold onto the nothingness for just a few seconds. No description of this or that. Pure, no-thing beingness, bliss, isness, love. And breathing. Gather your will even more, amplify it as you bring it up into the third eye or the crown. Opening your connection to Source, to God. Hold that brightness, hold that amplification, hold that light. And breathe that beautifully cool current, magnetic flow back down through your whole body. And at the end, hold the total emptiness. Rest in the total emptiness of form so that you may know the I amness in its formless, purest state ever more purely every day. And resume normal breathing. Now, we simply rest in the conviction that our lives will take a magical turn for the better. In all levels, magically, integration will just show up for us like flowers sprouting out of the ground everywhere. Heaven is possible. Even at a manifestational level, we can enjoy God by staying true to God, not getting swallowed up by our senses or our thoughts or other people's thoughts. Staying true to God within ourselves, coming from the I-ness, the sourceness, the original isness which never leaves our every experience, no matter what we experience. And coming from that space of realization, our energy will just make blossom these flowers all around us. These boons, these beauties, these blessings will just shower upon us, through us, onto others. There's no way about it because we become one with God. In our thinking and acting, we surrender. We let the I amness speak through us more and more purely every day, without taking ownership of our purity, without laying claim on our purity and our emptiness even. Even that needs to go. Being enlightened needs to go as well. It's the last possession in your arsenal of self-insistence. Let God be God, and that's it. Then you become God. If you just let God be God without you claiming God, then you are God, ironically, paradoxically. If all there is Brahman, then period, all there is Brahman. That includes any notion of you then. One who knows that all is life in its purest, fullest allness, then is that purest, fullest allness already. I wish you all the love and bliss in the world, especially all the love and bliss that's not in the world. And once again, I'm very grateful for having had this opportunity to speak to so many of you on the topic of meditation, realization, integration, concentration. There's one more session in 2 days, but I just feel like saying this now. Very grateful for this opportunity. I see it as my duty, chosen out of free will. I see it as my honor, and I see it as an opportunity for which I'm grateful to serve the Creator in this way. So thank you for being a part of this. You cannot create or arrive at perfection because all things are already that perfection. Just rest in the conviction of total, utter perfection, including all the imperfect things in the world and in yourself and in others. Those too are that perfection already. They're part of all that is. Without these distortions, all that is would not be all that it is. It wouldn't be as perfect, you see. Rest in perfection. Rest in the recognition of God's perfection. The wholeness of it, the oneness of it, that you cannot separate a single part out of this universe and somehow throw it outside of the universe, because wherever you would throw it outside the universe, that would then also become part of the universe. Where could you possibly go that the universe is not? Where could you possibly go that the one consciousness, the one power is not? Because wherever you go, whatever shape you give to formlessness, whatever you manifest onto the screen of essence, it's just going to be more of that one power expressing itself, knowing itself through your vessel, through your vehicle, through your free will, through your shepherding capacity. And you're remembering this power, this right, this gift, this honor, this duty to create as purely as you can, as joyfully as you can, as honorably as you can. And for those of you who are considering joining No Limit Society, I am beyond excited to take this to the next level of integration with you and help you really implement this, to ever stay connected to your calling, to purify yourself from self, and to see what it looks like to be able to do this both as individual free agents as well as a group in strength, unified, mutually supported. But regardless, if your conviction is strong, you're going to radiate the best support you can into this planet, the most healing you can. If you recognize the perfection of all that it is exactly as it is, even just that, my friends, would suffice. That would be of service. So thank you for considering letting go of your righteousness, your insistence on ideas spoon-fed to you by other cornflake people, and just having a no-nonsense policy field, staying strong in your faith, in source, oneness, love, whatever word works best for you at this time. Make that your mantra. Everything is Brahman. Everything is God. Everything is the ultimate, infinite reality. And purify yourself in that recognition. It happens naturally. And then watch the inspirations that will naturally instruct your vehicle to take action on certain things and not on other things. It'll be a natural process. Your path will be highlighted for you. And all you have to do is say yes or no to it. And then let that power express through you. That's the joy of the flow zone. It's what many people experience for short bursts during sports or during art, performance. But it's your natural state, my friends. Just don't reconstructualize. Don't recreate. This idea of being a separate body in a big, bad universe. Just don't think it anymore. Stop thinking it. Stop going back down to that level of I'm a little human being, because you're not. You're infinite consciousness. You're an eternal soul and spirit that's here, ever present. Infinite free will at its disposal. What you do with that is entirely up to you. I trust it will be honorable. What you do with this power, this knowledge that has been granted here during this retreat. My only request, but also trust, is that you will apply that with honor, with purity, with humility, therefore with true confidence that transcends social status, self-image, short-term gratification, and all that cornflakes behavior. I trust that your spine is growing in strength, in light, luminosity, and brightness, and healing, strength, healing power. Your surrender to life, more and more natural. Just rest in the perfection. Rest your attention in a recognition of the perfection that already is. Rest your attention in a recognition of the perfection that already is. Basically, just relax. Completely relax. And the perfection will start to speak to you directly. Start to make itself visible, felt, tangible, all-consuming even, blissful. A quote by one of my favorite non-human teachers, Ra. I am Ra. The heart of the discipline of the personality is threefold. 1, know yourself. 2, accept yourself. 3, become the creator. The third step is that step which, when accomplished, renders one the most humble servant of all, transparent in personality, and completely able to know and accept other selves. In relation to the pursuit of the magical working, the continuing discipline of the personality, or the gathering of will, involves the adept, you, in knowing itself, accepting itself, and thus clearing the path towards the great indigo gateway to the creator. To become the creator is to become all that there is. There is then no personality in the sense with which the adept begins its learned teaching. As the consciousness of the indigo ray becomes more crystalline, more work may be done, more may be expressed from intelligent infinity. Your homework for these 2 days is love the fuck out of your life. Every detail, every smile, every cry, every little wrinkle on your partner's face. Have absolutely no judgment, no discernment, no personal preference for the next 48 hours. Be completely in service of recognizing the beauty and the perfection in everything exactly as it is, and throw your preferences overboard radically for the next 48 hours. I might even try some goat cheese to join you in this endeavor of self-sacrifice. But only if Mesh tries some raisins. Oh my God. Throw your preferences overboard and love the fuck out of every detail of your life. Practice integration. Call everything by the same name. See it all as love. Go overboard in these next 2 days. You can adjust more to society later on, but just to try it out. See the beauty in everything. Become a living, breathing poet in everything that you do and see. Try it out. Might feel awkward at first, but throw that out too. Be honorable towards the recognition of God, the source that created you, that produced all this and that sustains all this, and that one day will swallow this back up in its infinite formless perfection. And you are all of these 3 times at the same time and beyond. You are at the beginning, the sustaining of it, the end of it, the creating of it, the timelessness beyond it all. It's all one already. Treat it as one. Treat everything as the same one being. See the creator in everything. And you will find then that there is no personality present in you in the way with which you began your journey. That is liberation and empowerment, my friends, taken to the zenith. I love you. You are complete. Have a blast.